All right. What's up, Kansas City? This is your girl, LaToya Valerio, and I'm coming to you to promote the Kansas City Keys 2020 Alumni Celebration that will be going on this October 9th through the 11th in Kansas City, Missouri. We will be having an alumni game, an alumni banquet, and then we'll wrap it up with an alumni brunch. We understand that there is a big impact because of COVID-19. But we want to continue with these plans because this has been something that the Keys program has been wanting to do for a long time. So we're just going to make the plans and then we're going to let the Lord order our steps. If you don't know about the Kansas City Keys, we are a long-term organization here in Kansas City for the inner city, providing mostly youth sports to the city, such as basketball, we've had football, track, and so we have been around for a very long time. And so we just want to celebrate all of our former alumni, all of our volunteers, all of our parents and coaches, because we are only as good as our volunteers and the people that has come and helped build this legacy of the Kansas City Keys. And so to build up to this event, I will be interviewing former players and coaches and just trying to get some more insight about who the Keys are. And so we'll just be having these interviews throughout the summer leading up to this event in October, this alumni celebration. So our ultimate goal is to celebrate others, and also we want to raise funds so that we can start the plans to get a gym. That has been a goal of my grandfather, my father, and now myself as a president. So we just want to put that plans into reality. So without further ado, I'll just kick this off. Today, we're going to be with some of my dear friends and people I spent a long time with. These are my sisters, my teammates. So we'll be starting off with the Lady Hoopers. And so today we have with us Shalisa Wings and Danielle Adams. All right, so thank you, ladies, for joining me today. I appreciate it. All right, I know I just introduced you all, but if you could just say your name, what high school you went to, college you graduated from, and how many years you played for the Kansas City Keys.
Oh, dang.
I know, like, I played my whole life. Oh.
But I'm Danielle Adams, went to Lee Summer High School, graduated from Texas A&M University, class of 2011. I don't know how many years I done played with the Keys, since I was 5.
All right. Nice. All right.
I'm Shalisa Wings. I went to Bishop H. High School. I went to Jefferson College in Hillsborough. I went to multiple colleges because I got a master's, but they don't really matter. I don't know how long I played with the Keys. I played with them since I was young. That was my first AAU team I started off with because I started off playing at like the Raytown Girls League. Mm-hmm. And my daddy ended up running into Mr. Johnson at church, like, you got to get them girls up out of that league. That soft league, blah, blah, blah. And we ended up starting to play with the Keys. I probably was like 6 maybe.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've been knowing each other. It's like I can't talk about life and not like mention you guys in my story of life.
So. We didn't you used to play with the boys.
Yeah.
We used to play on the boys team.
We didn't even have a girls team. It was just us. Me and Dee was like ride or die. We didn't have no team. But yeah, we come a long way. So yeah, you guys, I'm sitting with this. Y'all may remember that.
I still got my medal.
That epic year, yeah, that 2005 year where we took 3rd in the nation. So it's kind of different from how AAU is set up now. But just seeing this and just share with me your experience from that summer particularly, maybe just how the hard work or just the team chemistry, just if you could just reflect about that epic 2005 summer.
Man, we had a squad, boy.
We did have a
squad that year. I don't know. We worked hard every day in practice. Central High School. We practiced everywhere, but That year was fun because just because of the players we had, just the amount of talent we had around us, and just bringing that all together, it was like a masterpiece. Because I mean, couldn't nobody really stop us, and didn't nobody really know us. And when we came on the scene, we was giving people buckets. I mean, that was a good year to me.
Big buckets.
Yes.
Because where we ended up going to Las Vegas and all them places that year. Like
We
playing
played
with the Gazelle.
we played in the Boo Williams tournament, huh?
Yeah, we played in the
Yeah,
Boogie. That was in Vegas, right?
that was the following year. This year was just in Orlando, Florida.
Oh
But
yeah,
that
that was
next
in
year
Orlando.
we went to there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you said, D, it was like just fun to think about. Like it was kind of like a masterpiece, and just to have the amount of talent that we had during that time was just crazy. And I always think that like we were such sisters. Like there was no jealousy, or if there was, I didn't know or I didn't feel it. But it was just so much just great team chemistry. I remember it was like the Smurfs and then the other people, and we was just anybody, whoever was in at the time, we was just up cheering for each other and just
It was just a
it was
good
just
like,
fun.
and right. Everybody just we were a sisterhood. Like nobody was jealous and nothing. Like even like off the court, like after the games, like we would be over each other's house hanging out, or after the tournament. Even our parents got along. Like
Yeah.
we never had any problems with our parents, the girls, nothing. Like everybody always got along. Somebody couldn't get to practice, somebody parent was picking them up. Like it was just that good chemistry that we always had, and everybody knew their role. Like everybody played their role, and if one was lacking, we all would be like, look, we're only as good as our weakest link, so everybody got to get pulled along. Like I know a few times in practice, like, all right, Shay, you got to learn this play. Like, come on, like you messing it up. Like it was never like nobody. There obviously there's better players than any of one player on each team, but like nobody acting like that. Like everybody played together, and we just loved up on each other. Like if Toya was going that game or D was going that game, we fed them. Like it wasn't like, oh, she getting all the shots. No, it was like, let's go, like turn up. Everybody was just good. Like
it was such a sisterhood. I just want to kind of go over everybody who was on that team, just to kind of say their names and just kind of give respect to them. So let's go through. We had us three, and then we had Tanisha Smith, we had Tierra Ford, Jackie Weems, former Griggs. We had Marissa Henderson. Then we have Jasmine Taylor.
Oh, the Smurfs.
We had Shalisa Williams, your other half, Shay. Then we had Ashley Williams.
Yeah, Ashley.
From Springfield. We had Hannah Carter, who's now Hannah White. And then we had Lacey.
Yep.
And I cannot recall her name right now, but we had a squad. And I don't think I missed anybody. But I know when we put our 5 out on the court, it was just like, you could put another 5. I'll choose my 5 over your 5.
Every day.
Any day. Every day. Yeah. And then we had great coaches.
Come off the bench though. Like,
we had a good
like the rotation was crazy. Literally.
Yeah, it was. And then we had great coaching. Miss Kim, Jackie's mother, coach. My dad was the head coach. Mr. Carter, Hannah's dad, helped step in. He was a really wise coach that helped us out. But then you guys know who we love is Carl.
And was Coach Danny with us then too, or no?
I think Coach Danny was with us the year before.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Carl was funny. I love Coach Carl.
He was funny.
Yeah, but paying respects to Coach Danny. I miss him. People viewing Coach Danny Williams was one of our former coaches, and he passed away to cancer suddenly. And so he was just a great spirit. He always had us laughing and always had us in.
Hey,
a positive mood, and so we just love him for that. And I don't know if you guys know, but we have a scholarship in honor of Coach Danny.
Yeah, I know.
Fourth year.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a great year. But yeah, my dad just told me the other day that he ran into Coach Carl, and guess what he said he does? Y'all ain't gonna believe this. My daddy said Carl is a bus driver.
He ain't got no patience with them kids, okay?
No, he's a Metro bus driver.
Oh,
I don't know if y'all remember.
Okay.
He cannot drive.
He can't drive. He almost killed us.
He almost killed us.
Hey, is that when Coach Danny came up with that know your clap when he was in the break?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that was some times. But yeah, my daddy told me that. I was like, I can't wait to tell the girls that Coach Carl is a bus driver.
So why can't we remember that he couldn't drive? Like that's crazy.
The dust was in his eyes. Remember that was the epic one. The dust was in my eyes. Oh man, that was so funny. But yeah, that year, just specifically that year, it was just packed with so much talent that we hadn't had before. And D, you know, like how we were in this for a long time together, and we used to suck. Like we could not win, and so it was just like a culmination of like the last 2 years prior, and then finally it was just like a nice boom, and we just had a lot to say that year. But just kind of transitioning, ladies. What are your opinions about the current state of basketball? I can't even call it AAU basketball because AAU is not like how it was before. I felt like when we were playing, AAU gave us that platform to be like a nobody team and make ourselves known. If we were the same team and not being known and then go to one of these tournaments, we probably wouldn't get the same respect, or we wouldn't have been able to show what we had as quickly as we did when we went down to AAU Nationals and competed against the best, because everybody had the chance to go win. Mm-hmm. And so just speaking, I know I'm coaching AAU basketball and mingling sometimes with school ball, and Shay, I know you coach, and D, you're still professionally playing, but just what are your views and opinions about the current state of girls basketball?
I think it's getting much bigger than what it used to be. A lot of more talent out there, a lot of more young athletic talent at that. Social media is a big platform for them right now. Everybody's knowing who everybody is on social media. It's crazy. The girl, what's her name, Paige, that's going to UConn? I started following her on Instagram, and she's a bucket, like a real bucket. The girl in Kansas City, Jada. She's a bucket too. I mean, it's all changed since we played last. Social media is taking over. Everybody's on social media, so they're getting known. So I mean, it's a big difference, but I think I like it better than what it used to be.
I think so too, like because how we play now in this era, it has social media and all of the stuff that these girls have now. The squad that we had, like everybody would be like, "Oh, them girls from Kansas City, like they got this person, they got that person, they good, like they smart too, like they know how to play basketball. They just ain't out there running and gunning, like they playing smart." And I think a part of that for me, coaching in high school basketball, I feel like some of the girls lack their IQ. Like they obviously know how to play, they know how to get a bucket, but the IQ of it, like when we were in practice, we knew what to do all the way down to 5 seconds, 1 second if needed, what play we needed to run, how would we run it, who would take the ball out, everything. Like our coach wouldn't have to call a timeout for us to know what we need to do. And I feel like that is what this generation is lacking, because they just want to get a bucket. And so I think that could be better of it. But the girls right now, very talented, very athletic. You know, like I wouldn't say that we played basic basketball, because we definitely was going between our legs and doing all of that stuff. But they're definitely getting more jiggier than we was back in the day.
Yeah.
They
You're
doing some, like I got a girl on my team. I got a girl on my team. She plays with Jada at AU, and when I say she be getting fresh in the game, I'll be like, okay. Like at first I'll be a little nervous, like, no, she didn't. No, okay, it worked. Let's go ahead, next play.
Yeah.
Like they literally did Euro and doing all that stuff. I've been to tore my ACL back in the day trying to do that.
So silly.
Definitely not. No.
Yeah, it does have its pros and its cons, and like you were saying, Dee, about the social media, I kind of put like you said, Shay, if we put our team during that time, like how would it be? Yeah. And so it's like a blessing and a curse, you know. Like I'm glad that we went there because who knows? Like I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if I was fit to handle social media. So I'm glad I wasn't in that era because somebody could have been like, she sucked. You know, she's scrubby this, or comparing me to other people, and we weren't even focused on that. We were never focused on that, so because maybe having that layer of social media could have, distracted us in some negative ways. But I definitely do agree with you. We would have definitely got our shine more, because we actually had the proof was in the pudding. We could back up whatever we were saying. So, but yeah, it is a little different. I actually coached in a tournament in Iowa, somewhere we went, and they had turned the convention center into a tournament, and there was all kind of courts and whistles and all kind of stuff, and I was just like, as a player, it was like excitement because you hear basketball being played, but then my anxiety was like, I'm dribbling, it's like 10 whistles, so it's like all that the girls got to deal with, and so, this generation, they face different stuff than what we do, so. All I can say is that they're fit for this time, and I probably wouldn't be fit for, handling this time. So, and
we was a little more physical. We couldn't make it in this girl basketball league. We would foul out every game. Our team was geared towards defense. Okay, we was locking people up. You can barely blow on a girl would not get a foul these days.
Now Danielle would have got fouled out from the first second she walked on the court because you got fouled out anyway. I never seen your phantom foul. They'd be like, "Oh, she got a foul because she scored on the other girl and she fell."
Right. Happened literally. No, like I'm not even being funny. This happened to my team at state. I have a girl. She's a guard, but she can play down in the post. Literally took the ball up, Toya. Indy laid it up. The girl fell. Charge. I said, how that work?
How that work?
Like, I can't help it that you trying to jump with me.
Yeah, no. I seen that a few times.
They just phantom calls to this day.
I can't deal with it. I literally cannot deal with it.
I don't know how you didn't stay frustrated, D. Like, you have the most patience, and like you was always focused on the next play. I've never seen you like lose your head in the game. Like, we never had to be like, calm down, D. Calm down, D. We was more like, rest, dude. Like, help her out. She just,
we would try to.
I give you respect for that, D. Because I just think about it. Like, if somebody kept fouling me over and over, somebody's about to get a ball thrown at them right here.
Ever since I got older, I started cussing the refs out more.
Listen, they better give you respect.
You better put some respect on your name, D.
We used to try to make D mad. Remember, like, when we played Tina Charles, we used to like, she was talking stuff, D. Like, she was talking bad to you, blah, blah. And D was like, okay. Like,
and drop 30 with a smile. Like, oh, man. Yeah, those are, I just don't understand it, but yeah. All right, ladies, just thinking about just the keys, we've just been reflecting. How has your experience with the keys kind of impacted you as a person, as an athlete, as a mom, wife, in relationships, as a co-worker, teammate on other teams? Just how has the keys kind of impacted you?
I mean, it's changed me a lot. It's made me a better person. Just because I've been with the organization so long, and talks with your dad, just made me a better person. It also made me a better athlete. Just playing with y'all pushing me every day. I mean, the Keys program has been in my life for a long time, since I started, really. So, I mean, it has a full impact on my life right now. Just the player I am today and the person I am.
I think to spin off what D is like, it definitely impacted my life. Like it was literally the start of womanhood, I guess you could say, for a young girl. You know, like we weren't just all about basketball either. You know, like we prayed together. We had different chants that were empowering, uplifting young girls. Like it was so many other things that came with playing with the Keys. Like it wasn't just basketball. It shaped us into the young women we were in high school all the way into our adulthood. Even now, like how we could just reminisce about something that was almost 20 some years ago, you know, like 19, whatever it is years ago. Like I can still think about that moment. I still know my chants. I still know moments where I felt defeated and Coach Johnson that came on to me. It's like, look, you'll get over this. This is a life lesson. Like you're not gonna play every game good. But what you control your controllables, and that rolls over into your life. Like everything is not going to be peachy creamy, but you control your controllables. And I feel like those are key things that shape you into the person you are. Like you have to get those type of, I don't even know what you want to call it. You have to get those lessons in order to, you know, shape you into who you are. And I feel like that definitely shaped me into who I am. It shaped me mentally, physically, emotionally. Like the Keys just did that for me because that was the organization that poured into me. As much as I poured into that organization as a young kid, they poured back into me. So I feel like that's why it still is really a big part of the highlight of my life.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome to hear. And just like you said, just having people who care about you and just having that just pouring in. And so, I mean, a lot of people think that the Keys are just like me, Donald, and Pierre, and my daddy, and my grandpa. But like when I reflect, like the Keys are you, and and Shay, Coach Danny, and our former players, and all these people who, like you said, poured into our lives and helped shape us. And so that's what this celebration is about. Because, I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't have you as a teammate. Like it was no like by chance that Danielle became my teammate at such a young age through the way of her father playing for my grandfather. It's just like you can't make this stuff up. Like we were meant for each other, and we needed each other to grow up. And like those struggles in college and those dark moments, and when we facing our biggest giants, like the first person I'm calling was somebody off that team. Like my Rolodex is just like, I got a whole list of sisters to call, or a coach, or somebody to just kind of help me out. And so, yeah, just even me as the daughter of the coach, like y'all have touched my life and been just self-influential to me. And to just want to do good. Like every day, like you said, D, like we had to work hard. Like when I knew I was walking out on the court and I had June right by my side, or if I had June Shay right by my side, like I'm giving 100. Like y'all gonna get every single thing out of me. And like you see that like roll over into like how I approach teaching. Like I'm going 100, or being a mother, or being a wife. So yeah, that it's just so awesome to see. That's why I love this organization, and just want to see us get that building. Ain't y'all ready for us to have a building? And we can you can come home to D whenever you want to come hoop. You got the code.
Right.
I'd be thinking about coming back home, building a gym, and just like restarting the Keys program for real. I'd be thinking.
I be thinking about my daughters playing for the Keys. Like, we got so many girls between all of us Keys players who have children. Everybody done had girls. Like, and they're all really almost around the same age. It's like, that would be crazy if, like, some of the players' kids got to play together. Like, I will be like on the floor, like.
Oh no, we gonna be laughing. They wouldn't even
Like,
be able
stop,
to.
no, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah, but yeah, that has been something I've been praying about, but more than that, I'm putting it into action, y'all. I'm really trying to get these funds so we can get this gym because, we need it. We're a good organization. We solid on our values. We will provide a great service to the city. And just like you said, our legacy, our kids who are coming behind us. And so I coach Demaya, and I have a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade girls team. And every time, like, they're not the best players yet, they still developing. But out of all of it, I want them, my whole reason for doing it is to give them what we have. Like that, just straight sisterhood. Yeah. And so I'm seeing the fruits of that, like the parents like each other. It's not a lot of them, but they all get along, and they become best friends out of it, and it's just beautiful to see. Like that's real. Like that stuff is real.
We really became best friends from orange basketball. Orange basketball brought us all together, and we became best friends. Everybody's mama is our mama. Everybody's grandma is our grandma. Yeah. He had the grandparents of all the grandparents. Yes. They became everybody's grandparents.
I don't not call Danielle grandpa like that is his name.
I can't even tell you that. Let me tell you, I can't even tell you their first names. They grandma and grandpa to me. Like that's all I know.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know their last names, but they grandma and grandpa to be like. Period. Your grandparents, grandma and grandpa to be like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I love too that we also celebrate each other. Like no matter once we became adults and doing our different things. Like as soon as we hear somebody doing something, like we are all there to help cheer them on and
your wedding.
Just celebrate.
Like,
your wedding. The wedding that was awesome.
We did our old chant together off for one. Like I really could have cried in that moment because it was like, dang, like I missed them. It's not all the time that you can get together with a group of girls that you grew up with that like literally you love. So it's like, dang, like this is crazy. Like we're all together, we're all adults. We were just kids. Like it's crazy. Like it's mind blowing.
Yeah, and even when Danielle won the national championship, it was a blessing that I'm still in Louisville, but we were already out the tournament, and our coach called, or I think it was our academic advisor. He was like, "Hey, they're doing this women conference around the Final Four, and you get tickets to the game and stuff like that." And I'm kind of like down because we out. But then I was like, "Nah, D in there, like I'm going." So I not only got a free ride up to Indiana, but I got tickets to go watch my homie win the national championship. And D, like, I know that was an awesome moment for you, but like me being there with you and just being able to celebrate and just to see all that, like that was like a highlight of my life. Like I love that moment. And even Tyra, being there. She never played with us, but he was always there. We always competed against her. So she's a part of that sisterhood with us. And so that moment, I just know for me, it was just like awesome. Like, man, like I was just so proud of you, T. And just so happy for you.
I never would have imagined that ever.
I think we all did.
That, like from when the tournament started all the way until I got drafted, like I never could celebrate nothing because I was just playing.
Yeah.
But like
now that I look back on it, it's crazy.
I think like we all knew like as a kid, like be going pro.
Yeah.
Be going pro. Like
I never thought that.
Even when we got to college, it was just like, okay, this is only like, just because we gotta finish college as girls, I'm just waiting on the day she's going pro. Like, but to watch you play, I got to see the tournament, I think the year before in Kansas City. I got to see you play against
the Big 12.
So that was my first time seeing you play D1, like, and you was killing. I was like,
still, I mean, like, it don't matter who it is. Bucket,
like, but I'm crazy. So I'm in a sense like, and one, like talking crazy, okay? People looking back at me. Brittany Griner's little sister is in the front of me. And I'm just like, and one, like that's so foul. Like I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
Even at
I felt kind of weird.
tournament.
I honestly felt weird that year, D, because when we lost, like I said, I was injured because I couldn't even play in the tournament. And so that was already one thing. But once we were done, I was like, but my homie's still in the tournament. So I'm like super happy, but it's like you. So it's like, I know y'all my sisters here in Louisville, but I kind of felt weird because I was like still super happy. I wasn't supposed to be that happy because we had lost. I was just so like, nah. D's still in the tournament. I'm still in the tournament. Like I'm spiritually in the tournament with her. So it was just the wildest ride. But just that's the success of just us, you know, like you said, Shay. D, we all knew you was gonna go pro, and I said it. I was like, I don't care where Danielle went. Danielle could have went to UMKC, and they would have won a national tournament because you were that good.
Yeah.
So
you can literally like, if people don't understand, like literally, our pick and roll game with D was so smooth, like so smooth. Like we did the bounce pass to the pick and roll. They don't even do that no more in the girls basketball. They just want to throw a straight pass. What happened to the bounce pass? I don't know. But our bounce pass, baby, boy, that pick and roll was cold. You can throw anything to D and she will go get it. Like, literally, my ball could look like Tim Tebow's wobbling in the air. And they're going to go get it, and it's going to be an and one. Okay?
Yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
21 for a reason.
Every point guard I play with tell me that. Like, you in the pick and roll, oh my gosh. Like,
you clear so much. But
you made it easier, D.
But nobody, I don't think people, how you pick and roll D, you clear up so much space though. Like you take up so much space, and I don't think they know how to sit wide and get low and do what they need to do. Like it's always like, oh, let me just pick. Like no, like the timing was perfect. Like how you roll, like it was just like your technique with pick and roll was just crazy. Mm-hmm. Like timing with pick and roll is everything, obviously, but like.
That's the way you sync though. When we was in sync though.
Crazy. It was just like, all right, D, you coming to get this screen? Let's go. Like,
yeah. We was just so in sync though. We knew everything. I remember time D, we didn't even say a word to each other. We could just look at each other in the face and be like, we knew exactly what was going on. And that was just that great relationship.
Yeah, but even for you though, for real, like with you and D, like y'all connection was just different. Like literally, like even me being a teammate on the team, like, all right, we in crunch time. We know what time it is. Like, D and Toya about to take this pick and roll, or Toya about to pull up. Like, we already knew what it was. And B on the other end, I'm just like, well, I'm about to lock her up. That's like, she's about to get locked up. She ain't scoring on me. Yeah. Like, that was just how we played. Like, it was crazy. I don't think y'all knew how good y'all were. Like, watching y'all, like even we got to play in college together, so even watching us grow just from little girls to like college time is like, hey, these like they nuts. They on a whole nother level. Like they in the zone today.
Yeah, I think you're right, Shay. I don't think we had that confidence in ourselves to really be that kind of boisterous person.
No, we never did.
But I think that was a benefit to that. That's kind of what struck to our hard work because I couldn't have been.
I mean, we've been playing together. We were playing together since we was, what, 5? Yeah. So, I mean, it just came natural at a point. We knew how each other played, and we knew what worked between us two.
Yeah. Y'all was like Shaq and Kobe. Y'all was like Shaq and Kobe.
Girl,
no, for real. Like, y'all was the girl Shaq and Kobe for us. Like, literally, it was like y'all had that type of connection. Y'all had that type of chemistry. Like, it was undeniable. Like, literally, I've seen you wrap your whole legs around D before, like, jump in her arms. Like, y'all literally, y'all just had that chemistry, and it was just something that drove our team too. Like,
it was crazy. Yeah, no, I did love D. D's my big homie. I didn't go fight for a lot of people, but I will throw the first punch.
You will, because you're crazy.
It was lit. It was lit.
For real. But yeah, like I said.
That's what I want to continue to do. Like you said with the program, like I really do. I've been thinking about this like for a while now. I got this nonprofit now.
Okay.
And I really want to put it to use and like build a gym in Kansas City. I always wanted to start my own team, and I was like, why I need to start my own team when the Keys is right there? That's been my team since I was little, so
Right.
why not just do that?
We here, D. You know, you always welcome at my house for one. I know at my parents, like I said, it's always been love and it's gonna be love. And even like we may even not get into it, but like even rifts and arguments that we had, we learned how to get over them healthy, and just to realize that the relationships with each other are so much bigger than whatever petty argument that we may have had. So I want people listening or tuning in to be like, oh, this was perfect. Nobody's like that. Like, no, we had our problems, we had our little battles, but we knew in the end that, you know, the love we had for each other, the chemistry we built, and just the bonds that we had wasn't worth nothing. Like, and so that keeps us sustained.
Yeah. We used to get in trouble if somebody used to get in trouble. You'd be like, dang, why you gotta do that?
Mm-hmm.
But we gonna run for each other. We ain't about to be like, no, she running. No, we would just run, be like, and laugh about it later. That was just something we did. But even like correcting, like nowadays you can't really say too much to your teammate without them like feeling some type of way. Like, you know, I think we would just talk to like, hey, in the heat of the moment, it may come off wrong, but we love each other, so this is what it is, you know? So it's like, that's something that we had to. And we was coached well. Like, no lie, we was coached well.
Yeah, of course.
They taught us a lot of fundamentally sound stuff. Like I said, we knew what to do within 5 seconds of the game. Like, if we up, what defense we need to play. Like, we didn't have to get told, like, oh, we're going to play 1-2-1. Like, no. We already was like, hey, what we running? Toy stuff?
Man, get your man.
Hey,
get your girl.
Get your man. Who man's is that?
All right, ladies, I think we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you guys for just joining me. Thank you, viewers, for listening and tuning in. As I said, we are building up for the alumni celebration this October 9th through the 11th. If you would like to register, go to thekckeys.org. You can follow us on Facebook or Instagram at thekckeys on Instagram. So thekckeys. We are here. We are going to be in Kansas City, God willing. We are here to support, and we're going to get that gym. One way or another, we're going to get it. So thank you guys for tuning in, and stay tuned in this summer. We'll probably be coming to you every other week. So like us, share it, subscribe, whatever the obvious and internet thing to do it below, whatever it is, do that. All right. Once again, thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Shay. Y'all my sisters. I love y'all so much. So we just gonna sign off. All right.
All right.